I had a conversation with somebody recently who shared with me that she had been with her partner for 5 years and married for 2 years, and it was only very recently that she felt comfortable sharing with him that she wanted to be powerful. I don't think that's so unusual. I think she's operating with the same messages that many of us are. Like somehow our aspirations are not to be indulged. By the end of this video, I'll leave you with 3 tips for feeling at ease with your ambitions and being able to operate fully embracing those and executing on your vision and your dreams. For the best strategies to take your career to the next level, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you can be notified when I post new content weekly, and you can help me let the algorithm know to show my content to corporate women who want to advance their careers with grace and ease. I'm Christina dellisanti-Miller of Full Potential Realized, and I'm a career coach. I've supported hundreds of women to take their career beyond what they thought was possible, and I'm specializing in helping them transition from hard worker who expects her work to be valued, who expects her manager to take care of her, who expects the organization to be fair, transitioning to savvy navigator who operates in a system understanding how it works and accessing the roles and rewards that she really aspires to and that are delightful for her. So what are 3 things you can do to own that aspiration that may feel uncomfortable? I think the first thing is to get it flat, meaning get very clear about what's going on. So when you're thinking about sharing with someone what results you want to produce or what you want to accomplish, and something comes up for you, what is that? What are your internal thoughts saying? And maybe starting to journal those and keeping track of, all of a sudden I get messages like, that might not be the right thing to do, or I'm not going to be liked, I'm not going to be popular, I'm not going to be whatever, undesirable consequence. And just start getting present to what your voice, your internalized messaging is limiting. How is that circumscribing what you're willing to put out there? And giving yourself alternative thoughts. This is not going to work. No one's going to like me. Ha ha ha. Alternative thought. There are women who are successful, and I can be one of them, and I can have great relationships even in that context. When you find yourself thinking this thought, intentionally pivot to that thought. Maybe put it on a sticky. Have it available to read to yourself. I have some of those on my refrigerator, so I walk in the kitchen, I read it out loud. Second one, find a role model that is beyond the point to which you want to accelerate and take in all her goodness. So a role model who I love as an entrepreneur who is way beyond where I am and where I'll probably ever be is Trini Woodall. Now she's the CEO of a makeup company called Trini London. She has a very active Instagram presence, and she shows you how to use the makeup, and also she shows styling tricks and how to dress for your frame and your proportions. And she's funny and she's honest and vulnerable, and I love her. She is positive for women, body positive. She shows other shaped women and shows how they can be styled beautifully. She promotes other women's products, even those that some that compete with her own. She showcases women-owned businesses, right? So I see somebody who is so successful and just putting herself out there as a beautiful, competent CEO, and I see all the good that she does. She's just fun. So a role model that kind of normalizes success and makes it okay and is in alignment with your values, I think helps to own some of that ambition and makes you more at ease with it. Third tip is to think about the fun you can have either in the role that you dream of or with the rewards that you dream of. So the role, how does that challenge you? How can you make a difference? What would be so exciting about it? What would that be like? And really visualizing yourself and really having fun with this desired state and thinking about it as if it already happened and how that feels. And what you could do with the rewards that come with that. I mean, for me, when I had my not-for-profit, we talked about this a lot with the women, is what is your legacy and how you're going to make an impact. We talked a lot about Charity Water, which is an example of a charity where with not that much money, you can donate. Back then it was $5,000 to install a well in a village that doesn't have clean water. Think about what that would be like to change the lives of all the people who lived in a village because you showed up with a well and it gave them clean water and eliminated all kinds of diseases that hurt their children. I mean, how much joy is that? The more resources you have, the more you produce, the more you can help others. And I think that's a turn on for most of us. So really getting into what difference could I make if I let myself be unleashed and unfettered in my capabilities? How could I use that success to make a difference in the world? Fun, right? So I'm curious, what have you done to unwind some of the constraints that we put around ourselves that let you operate more fully in pursuit of your dreams? Please let us know in the comments. Putting yourself in the right mindset to own your ambition and feel at ease with it is one part of my process and system for optimizing your career authentically. To learn more about some of the first steps you can take to position yourself well, considering what organizations think about as promotable, high potential, and high performing, check out my free cheat sheet at fullpotentialrealized.com/positioning. Thanks for watching this video. I'll leave you a playlist with additional videos with tips and strategies for moving your career forward, accelerating your advancement, and taking on greater risks and rewards. Please give this video a like, give it a comment, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Thanks. I look forward to seeing you next time.